What's up, everybody? Folktales here. My real name is Matt, for those of you who don't know me. And this is Game Battles Search and Destroy 4v4 perks only. It's me, ATD, Heartless, and Adolescence. Our other starter, Z-Mike, couldn't make it on. Normally he would be playing where Adolescence is at, but Adolescence doing a very good job. And there's ATD right off the bat, 2-piece pre-fire. Gave those guys the D stain right off the bat. This team actually, they seem pretty good. They got decent GB ranks, and their record's pretty decent too. So we're actually gonna take this one seriously and try and win this one. And the first round's kind of slow. Already 3 guys dead, and this kid just kind of takes his time. So we're gonna do a little corner camping. Yep. Not so much going on. They're just sitting there talking about who knows what. Bomb down right there in front of me, in case you didn't see it. They're gonna go chase him. Kind of a dumb idea, but I'm gonna sit bomb for a little while. Hopefully he comes running past. That's normally what I do if we get bombed down, but I wouldn't sit this close. But I have an MP5K, so I'm not gonna go sit across map neither. Normally, you see me in a GB, I'll be using UMP 45, Marathon Lightweight, Ninja Pro, 2 stuns, secondary PP2000. That or I'll be using a ACR class, or FAMAS or TAR. Those are my guns, basically. So he picks off all my team, and I'm the last guy left, so I'm like, oh my god, this kid's not clutching a 1v4 on us. And I see him in the front, get a hit mark on my stun, but I figure he's coming back, because he ran away. End up pretty much giving him the D stain right there, but he tried. And this Parker kid ends up running his mouth the whole GB, so kinda pumps me up, makes me want to do better. And I'm gonna rush down low like I normally would. Give these guys the D stain. Nope. Guy coming to my left. Oh, D stain. And we're gonna push up through here. Nothing helipad. Now over here you wanna look up top. Normally you'll find somebody up there head glitching, so kinda careful of that spot. Luckily there was no one there, he probably would have killed me. Because this MP5 is not very good as far as the accuracy goes. And that's why I love my UMP so much better, but I don't know, I like this a little better close range. And somebody else was using it in GB, so I figured, hey, why not try something new? ATD called him out, but I'm trying to figure out where he's at. And I see him here right now, but clearly didn't see him during the match. This thing is just god-awful at long range and ends up getting me turned on. Kind of embarrassing, he just gave me the D stain. Oh well. I got something for little Parker here, since he wants to run his mouth some more. Switch up and go with my UMP class. Yeah. Kinda planned on carrying my team this one because it doesn't look like they're doing much, so figure I'm gonna go in here and do some work. Throw my usual spawn nade. Normally it gets few kills, but not every time, especially when these kids are just sitting in one spot and taking forever. They don't have Marathon Lightweight neither, so they're not really rushing. A lot of them are using FAMAS and other assault rifles. So I'm gonna run around, try and find some of them, because I'm pretty confident I'll win a gunfight against them. 1v1 clutch here, and the last radar dot I see from him is behind B, so I'm gonna come up helipad and see if I can catch him planting. Thought maybe he'd be up here, and I'm worried he might come behind me, so kind of just stay put here, because if he plants one of these bombs, as soon as I run out, I'm gonna see him. Okay, there he goes right there. I can't let him get away because there's so many hiding spots in there, it'll take too long. Oh, D stain. And another round win. two easy clutches, you know, 1v1s that could have made or break this GB. Luckily, I pulled through with both of them. Pretty easy though, being on defense and all. And we're gonna stick with the ump this time. Paid off pretty good for me last time, and I'm gonna rush bottom. Oh, D-stain. And text kills adolescents. Parker kills heartless. So it's down to a 2v3. And I don't know how I didn't see that kid on helipad stairs and helipad right now. Like, I don't know what I was looking at during the GB, but clearly it wasn't him. And I'm pretty sure ATD just seen him right there again, so oh well. Kids normally miss a lot of things in GBs that they would have seen if it was, you know, a pubs. I don't know why that happens, but it just happens. And for some reason this kid felt the need to drop shot. I don't know, maybe it's just thinks he's good or something like that. But 2-2 here, we don't want to let them get the win because that means we got to win 2 rounds in a row. Win here could help us out greatly, especially because it's defense. Okay, I believe it's a 2v2 currently. No, 2v1. I see him up here. I want to make sure he didn't see me. I don't mess around with him a little bit since he loves talking trash. And he tried to say I got scared, which I'm not gonna lie, I kinda did when he started turning around. I didn't want to get turned down in a GB, especially when I'm standing over top of the kid. And there's Parker running his mouth like always. Using the same routes just because these kids, I mean, they're getting slapped even if they do know where I'm coming from. But unfortunately that time he gets a lucky little grenade, which to be honest I don't think he even knew where he was throwing that one. And that was a pretty terrible round. They just kind of pooped on us. There's Parker calling me out for only having 7 kills, but I'm gonna catch up to him this round. Normally in overtime, a lot of teams get nervous and they'll, you know, sit back or whatever, but we like to rush overtime just because it kind of throws the other team off. And you know, if you camp, then stuff's not gonna happen. They're gonna get set up in their spots, and I'm getting a little aggressive here because they've been going up here. And as you can see, he tried. Parker did. Gets the D stain. Oh, another one. Kind of lucky I turned around right there. Now I tell him to plant the bomb because it's a 4v1. Instead of waiting for him to kill some of us. And there's shots helipad. He sees me, tries to jump and turn around. Kind of a stupid move on his part. We end up winning this one, and we end up 2-0ing this team. We beat him on a state. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and I'll get back to you. My gamer tag is Folktales, in case you couldn't read it, and that's all spelled correctly. No spaces, no numbers, none of that. And don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe.